would be the best. I'm gonna get you a chair. You gotta stop breaking your chairs. You've gone through 3 chairs to my 2.
This is my only chair I've ever done.
No.
Actually, the other one I used for parts for this
You broke the other one.
one.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Alright, you're still not in there.
I know.
Okay, well, we need to go. So I need you to, like, adjust. Scoot over, whatever you gotta do. Okay.
Don't scoot over anymore. It's going to push you out.
I'm fine. Sorry, guys. A little frustrated at the moment. Trying to just figure out how to make this work well. You arrange furniture in your head for hours. Oh my gosh, girl. I've done that before. No, don't. No, you're fine. I've done that before. I've done that before where I couldn't sleep and I ended up doing like 8 million things in my brain instead of sleeping. So 100% understand that. All right, so we're going to get started. Let me turn off this music. Okay, we're going to listen to that. I'm going to turn it down. All right, so we're going to get started. Alan, do you remember where we left off? I think we were going back to Exodus, right?
I think so.
So, we did Matthew 20. Okay, one of us needs to start remembering this. I vote you. You have less to remember than me. Yes, Matthew 20, Parable of the Vineyard Workers.
Yeah, we already went through this.
Okay, so then we need to go to Exodus 25.
We read through almost all of that already.
25 we did?
Was it Exodus 25 through 26?
Yeah, we read those already?
Yep.
So then now we're on 27. Okay. So we're in Exodus 27, guys. That's where we're at. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Sabrina. And I'm sorry, I asked if the baby didn't sleep well because I thought it was Sydney that said that initially. Sydney's got a baby. So sorry, girl. Alrighty. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to let him read. We're in Exodus 27. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Welcome in. Number 65 in the fan club.
Alright, so this is the plans for the altar of burnt offering.
Yeah. This is like, again, guys, this is kind of a boring part of the Bible, but we got to read through it. So bear with us. We'll try to make it funny where we can and be silly where we can to make it more enjoyable. But we do know it's a boring part of the Bible. So
Using acacia wood, construct a square altar of 7.5 feet wide, 7.5 feet long, and 4.5 feet high. Make horns for each of its 4 corners so that the horns and altar are all one piece. Overlay the altar with bronze. Make ash buckets, shovels, basins,
point,
meat
Becca.
forks, fire pans, all of bronze. Make a bronze grating for it and attach 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. Install a grating halfway down the side of the altar under the ledge. For carrying the altar, make poles of acacia wood. Overlay them with bronze.
Did you guys hear the pig?
Insert the poles through the rings on the 2 sides of the altar. The altar must be hollow, made from planks. Build it as you were shown on the mountain.
You're good, Becca.
What's your first breakdown?
I don't know at the moment. Things just aren't working the way I want them to, so, you know. Okay, first breakdown. Exodus
27.
I didn't have it open yet. First one is 27:1, then 27:2. So it says a square altar. So the altar, also called the altar of burnt offering, was used for sacrificing animals to make atonement. The blood of sacrificial animal was put on the horns of the altar and poured out as at its base. This ritual emphasized that sin deserves death, but that God would accept innocent blood in place of the sinner's life. And then it says, make horns. These are ridges or pointed extensions made as part of each of the four corners of the altar. They were symbols of the power and protection of the sacrifice. Ooh, and it's even got like a breakdown, guys. 27:29 is my next one. So there's the tabernacle breakdown right there. Pretty cool, right? Somebody on YouTube said they love The Mandalorian. And they asked if you watched the new Glim. I don't know what that is. So Exodus 27:20 is my next one.
Probably they probably went to a film or something. I don't know.
Right. No, you're fine, Tanya. We started late anyway, so you're good, girl.
Did not get to see the movie yet. Alright. Plans for the courtyard. Well, the courtyard should be straightforward, just plants and open space. But no, God's specific. Then make a courtyard for the tabernacle, enclosed with curtains made of finely woven linen. On the south side, make the curtains 150 feet long. They will be held up by 20 posts set securely in bronze bases. Hang the curtains with silver hooks and rings. Make the curtains the same on the north side, 150 feet of curtains held up by 12 poles set securely in bronze bases. Hang the curtains with silver hooks and rings. The curtains on the west side of the courtyard will be 75 feet long, supported by 10 posts set in 10 bases. The east side of the courtyard, the front, will also be 75 feet long. The courtyard entrance will be on the east side, flanked by 2 curtains. The curtain on the right side will be 22.5 feet long, supported by 3 posts set in 3 bases. The curtain on the left side will also be 22.5 feet long, supported by 3 posts and 3 bases.
That's very specific.
Very. For the entrance of the courtyard, make a curtain that is 30 feet long.
Craziness.
Make it from finely woven linen and decorate it with beautiful embroidery in blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Support it with 4 posts, each securely set in its own base. All the posts around the courtyard must have silver rings, hooks, and bronze bases.
Thank you, guys.
So the entire courtyard will be 150 feet long, 75 feet wide. The curtain walls will be 7.5 feet high, made from finely woven linen. The bases of the posts will be made of bronze. All the articles used in the rituals of the tabernacle, including all the tent pegs used to support the tabernacle and the courtyard curtains, must be made of bronze. Command the people of Israel to bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, to keep the lamps burning continually. The lampstands will stand in the tabernacle in front of the inner curtain that shield the Ark of the Covenant. Aaron and his sons must keep the lamps burning in the Lord's presence all night. This is a permanent law for the people of Israel and must be observed from generation to generation. That's the end of the chapter.
Okay. So you didn't stop.
No, I did not. I thought you said 26. And I didn't see 26, so I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I did not stop. I kept going.
Okay.
I am a juggernaut. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 27:20 through 21 says, keep the lamps burning continually. So, Tanya, look, I've turned into an old lady. The burning light symbolized God's continual presence among the people. The entire community of Israel was to be filled with God's presence. His life and light were to be seen in all by all in this way. The lamps would not keep burning without the people's cooperation and obedience. And I love this analogy. I actually just did a truth drop about this, about keeping your light burning. And I love that the point of the tabernacle, or that part of the tabernacle, was to show that God's presence is always there, because he's always going to be there. The light doesn't go away. It may get covered up, it may get look like it's gone, but it's never gone. 28:1 is the next one. So, and
Well,
then we're supposed to keep reading too, so I think.
And then the thing is, too, I don't know if they do that anymore.
The tabernacle?
They keep the oil burning in the presence of the Lord.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. All right, 28.
28.
Thank you, Jesus. Jesus takes, I remember it's Jesus something. Jesus take my dopamine, that's it. I knew it was something Jesus dopamine. I love it. I love it. I love the name. Thank you for the likes and the shares, guys. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are over there on YouTube, thank you so much for being here with us.
All right, clothing of the priests. Yeah, this one's confusing too. Call your brother Aaron and his sons Nahab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Set them apart from the rest of the people of Israel, so they may minister to me and be my priests. Make sacred garments for Aaron that are glorious and beautiful. Instruct all the skilled craftsmen whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom. Have them make garments for Aaron that will distinguish him as a priest set apart for my service. These are the garments they are to make.
Okay, stop. 21.
Stop.
21. You're supposed to stop at scripture.
21?
Yes, 28:1 was my first one.
21.
The Lord gave specific instructions about Aaron's duties and service as a high priest, and about the priesthood in general. A priest was someone who, thank you for the populars. Sorry. A priest was someone who served God as a representative of the people. The priest also served the people as a representative of God. Priestly duties included burning the incense and supervising the lampstand and table of the bread of God's presence. The priests offered sacrifices on the altar and blessed the people. They also gave just decisions when there were problems between any of the people and taught the law. The priests acted as mediators between the people and God. As mediators, they stood in the middle, speaking for God speaking for God to his people, as well as standing before God to seek his mercy for the people because of their sinfulness toward him. In the process, they had to make atonement, i.e., covering and forgiveness for sins for themselves as well as the rest of the people. Their duties emphasize God's holiness, the completeness, purity, and perfection of God's character. So then under the new covenant, Jesus is the priest of God's people. He put into effect and sealed the new covenant through his own death. So, this is one of those distinctions between Old Testament and New Testament that I'm seeing, like, as I'm learning this more, that I see a lot. That it's like, in the Old Testament, there was priests, right? There was somebody that here on earth did something to atone for sins, and that took care of sins, essentially. So in the Old Testament, there was priests. In the Old Testament, you had to do sacrifice those types of things. And now in the New Testament, Jesus does all that. So it's kind of cool to see like how many more things they had to do in the Old Testament that now because of Jesus we don't have to do.
Right.
Okay, so Jesus, where did I leave off? As well as the rest of the people, their duties who did it right. Under the new covenant, Jesus is the priest of God's people. He put into effect and sealed the new covenant through his own death. He offered himself as the perfect sacrifice. Having lived as a man, Jesus relates to our struggles and understands our weaknesses. For that reason, he is able to represent us to God and continually cry out to his Father on our behalf. He is the one who makes our relationship with God complete. Without his sacrifice, we could never approach God the Father. Thank you so much for the heart me. How are you this morning, Misty? Good morning, good morning. While I'm thinking about it, guys, can those that are in here on TikTok, can you refresh your friendship for me? And if you're over there on YouTube and you're not following me, do me a favor, hit subscribe. It is completely free to you and it helps me out. I'm getting really close to getting to 500, which means that
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Aren't you supposed
once I get
do
to
like and
500,
subscribe?
once I get to 500, guess what? I get to maybe get paid, maybe, eventually.
I gotta follow.
Mom,
Me
get the
bye.
camera.
Okay, let me keep going.
If you guys are over on TikTok and you're not following me on YouTube, go follow me on YouTube.
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Alright, so
Mom, get the camera.
Let me keep going.
Yes, go ahead. So, 28,
The next verse, yes.
4. Okay.
These are the garments that they will make, that they are to make: a chest piece, an ephod, a robe, a patterned tunic, a turban,
I gotta follow.
and a sash.
Mom, get the camera.
They are to make these sacred garments for your brother Aaron and his sons to wear when they serve me as priests.
Okay. Hold up. All right. Of course not. Of course not. Why would it work?
It's not supposed to work.
Apparently. All right. So chest piece. A chest piece. So this was
I will send you to Jesus.
This was a square chest covering with 12 precious stones in 4 horizontal rows of 3 stones each. The names of Israel's 12 sons were written on these stones. 28:6. Curious.
So give them fine linen cloth, gold thread, and blue, purple, and scarlet thread. That was the next one. Okay. Design of the ephod. The craftsman must make the ephod finely woven linen and skillfully embroider it with gold and blue, purple, and scarlet thread.
Hold on. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. I don't want to do that.
Wow, I'm not good enough for you.
No. Go ahead. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Okay. I'll just keep going. Yeah.
Sorry.
It will consist of 2 pieces, front and back, joined at the shoulders with 2 shoulder pieces. The decorative sash, not slash.
Okay, I'm ready.
What?
I'm ready. You guys have fun for just a second, okay? If you're over there on YouTube, some of my gifts make sounds. That was one of the gifts that makes sounds, so I apologize for the chaos. But anyways, moving
They're
on.
thoroughly entertained.
Well, they can't see what's going on, so they
I know,
just
they're seeing
hear
us,
it and
though.
they don't know what's going on.
They know that we're trying to do something.
You're still like, I don't know why I can't. Like 1 minute you're in the frame and then the next you're not, and I can't seem to. Okay, go ahead.
Let me do this.
Yeah, sure, sounds good. Go ahead. Oh wait, I need to read ephod
Yeah,
or whatever.
ephod.
Is it ephod?
Ephod.
So ephod, this was a loose-fitting sleeveless garment extending to the knees. It was worn like an apron over the priest's robe. Okay, 29 or 28, 29 is my next one.
Okay, so I can read a lot more. Okay.
Yes. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
Yeah,
Just read. No comments back.
You said it, not me.
No comments needed.
You said it, not me. Okay. The decorative sash will be made of the same materials: finely woven linen embroidered with gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Take 2 onyx stones, engrave on them the names of the tribes of Israel. 6 names will be on each stone, arranged in the order of the births of the original sons of Israel. Engrave these names on the 2 stones in the same way the jeweler engraves a seal. Then mount the stones in setting of gold filigree. And the reason I know that word is because I listened to the Bible.
I know.
Fasten the 2 stones on the shoulder pieces of the ephod, and as a reminder that Aaron represents the people of Israel. Aaron will carry these names on his shoulders as a constant reminder whenever he goes before the Lord. Make the settings of gold filigree, then braided 2 cords of pure gold, attach them to the filigree settings on the shoulders of the ephod.
That is so specific, right? Like it's just like
Yeah.
exact. Crazy.
I don't know anywhere in the Bible that God is roundabout.
Right.
He's specific.
Very.
Okay. Design of the chest piece. Then with great skill and care.
I got it. I keep knocking Jesus over.
Every time we sin, we knock him over. So he's like, seriously?
Just read. I don't need your comments back.
Too bad.
Mister.
You have to get them because I am your
Mister.
husband.
Whatever.
Then with great skill and care, make a chest piece to be worn for seeking a decision from God. Make it to match the ephod, using finely woven linen embroidered with gold and with blue, purple, and scarlet thread. If you realize this, there's a theme here. Everything must match.
Right, apparently.
Make the chest piece of a single piece of cloth, folded to form a pouch 9 inches square. You know, I always wonder, maybe all these were written down by God's wife,
Mm-hmm.
and then God's wife said, "Here, give this to the people."
Maybe. Maybe she's like, I want all this like super specific.
We need this super specific. You know, they're made in your image, but we need this.
Right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Just being facetious.
Right. No, I get it. It's funny to think about. Because, you know, only a woman, like, normally does that kind of specifics. Maybe God's really a woman.
No.
Y'all.
This
maybe,
is not.
Maybe this is proof that God is really a woman, since he wants everything so specific and to look a specific way. Maybe he's really a woman. Just throwing it out there.
No.
Sabrina. Sabrina, you're supposed to be on my side. You're supposed to think that's funny, girl.
This is not the movie Dogma.
Anyways, keep reading. I'm shutting up.
Okay.
Welcome in, Cowboy Cody.
Mount 4 rows of gemstones on it. The first row will contain red carnelian, a pale green peridot, and an emerald. The other two, I don't know what they are. The emerald, I do know. The second robe will contain turquoise and blue lapis lazuli and
What?
white moonstone.
How do you know what that's? Oh, because you've listened to it. That's why. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I have.
Crazy.
I will send you to Jesus.
Yes.
The third robe will contain orange jacinth and an agate and a purple azimuth. The fourth robe will contain blue-green barley, and onyx, and green jasper. These stones will be set in gold filigree. Each stone will represent one of the 12 sons of Israel, and the name of the tribe will be engraved on it like a seal.
Again, very specific.
Yep. To attach the chest piece to the ephod, make braided cords of pure gold. I wonder how they did that back
I
then.
don't know, but we need to.
Then make 2 gold rings and attach them to the top corners of the chest piece. Tie the 2 gold cords to the 2 rings of the chest piece. Tie the other end of the cords to the gold settings on the shoulder pieces of the ephod. Then make 2 more gold rings and attach them to the inside edges of the chest piece next to the ephod. And make 2 more gold rings and attach them to the front of the ephod below the shoulder pieces, just above the knot where the decorative sash is fastened to the ephod. Then attach the bottom rings of the chest piece to the rings on the bottom of the ephod with blue cords. This will hold the chest piece securely to the ephod above the decorative sash.
Yeah, it is. Pure gold is soft, she says.
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. We don't have time to read the breakdown.
Yeah.
It's after 7.
Well, I'm on 29. There's still a lot more.
No, there's up to 40. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna let you get to 30, finish 30, and then I'll read from there.
Okay. In this way, Aaron will carry the names of the tribes of Israel on the sacred chest piece over his heart when he goes into the holy place. This will be a continual reminder that he represents the people when he comes before the Lord. Insert the Urim and the Urim and Thummim, whatever,
It sounds so weird.
into the sacred chest piece so they will be carried over Aaron's heart when he goes into the Lord's presence. In this way, Aaron will always carry over his heart the objects used to determine the Lord's will for the people whenever he goes in before the Lord.
Okay. All right, my turn to read for a few minutes.
Okay.
So, all right. You got a problem? So make the robe that is worn with the ephod from a single piece of blue cloth with an opening for Aaron's head in the middle of it. Reinforce the opening with a woven collar so it will not tear. Make pomegranates out of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and attach them to the hem of the robe with gold bells between them. The gold bells and pomegranates are to alternate all around the hem. Aaron will wear this robe whenever he ministers before the Lord, and the bells will tinkle as he goes in and out of the Lord's presence in the holy place. If he wears it, he will not die. Next, make a medallion of pure gold and engrave it like a seal with these words, "Holy to the Lord." Attach the medallion with a blue cord to the front of Aaron's turban, and where it must remain. Aaron must wear it on his forehead so he may take on himself any guilt of the people of Israel when they consecrate their sacred offerings. He must always wear it on his forehead so the Lord will accept the people. That's crazy. Weave Aaron's patterned tunic from fine linen cloth. Fashion the turban from this linen as well. Also make a sash and decorate it with colorful embroidery. So many specifics, guys. This is really literally got to be like a female that's made this.
No.
Weave Aaron's patterned tunic from fine linen cloth. Fashion the... Wait, I already said that. For Aaron's sons, make tunics, sashes, and special head coverings that are glorious and beautiful. Clothe your brother Aaron and his sons with these garments, and then anoint and ordain them. Consecrate them so they can serve as my priests. Also make linen undergarments for them to be worn next to their bodies, reaching from their hips to their thighs. These must be worn whenever Aaron and his sons enter the tabernacle or approach the altar in the holy place to perform their priestly duties. Then they will not incur guilt and die. This is a permanent law for Aaron and all his descendants after him. Crazy. That's like so specific with the clothing though. I didn't realize that. I guess I probably skipped through this a lot whenever I was reading the Bible before. I didn't realize it was so specific. All the clothing at least.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we finished Exodus 28. Now we're on 29, but we're going to be reading Matthew 21 tomorrow morning. And then going into Exodus 29. So that's where we're at in the Bible. Look how much we've knocked out, guys. We've knocked out all of this. It's pretty good.
And the fun's yet to come.
Yeah, we're still in the kind of boring spots. And I don't care if we're learning or not. Learning is still boring. Okay, so I know somebody said it's not boring because you're learning, but learning can still be boring. It's okay to say things are boring. That doesn't mean that I don't want to read it. And that doesn't mean that I don't love the Bible. It just means that this part is boring. It's not as exciting as other parts of the Bible, if that makes sense.
This is just Exodus. When we get to Numbers, that's going to get yawned.
Really?
Yeah.
Numbers is boring?
It's all about the law.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I think that'll be
All about
interesting.
the law.
I think that'll be interesting to see the different laws that
Or
they have.
Deuteronomy, it might be.
Well, Leviticus is the one that I'm not looking forward to reading. Because every time I've read Leviticus, I've always finished reading it and gotten mad. So, we'll see. But guess what? We're determined to read through the Bible together on live. So, that's what we're doing. We're going to read through it all the way.
Joshua will be better.
Joshua, yeah.
The book of Joshua is where you hear about where they enter the promised land.
Right.
And start taking out everyone in there, including, almost said Troy, Jericho.
Cool.
Okay.
I gotta go. So it is 7:07. I keep being late to work every day, so I gotta get out of here. But I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing our next part of the Philippians Bible study. If you guys aren't able to catch me live, it is posted to YouTube. Every day I post it. So catch it on YouTube if you can watch it live. But we will be doing that Bible study this evening. And I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. or tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Hopefully at 6 a.m. and not 6:30. I love you guys. Have an amazing and blessed day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.